Well, old Snippy's back. So my live stream with Woo Woo Dude last Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern got a strike the next day for impersonation. So I click on the link for more information about impersonation and the terms and conditions and guidelines. And it says impersonation would be like I'm using a thumbnail on my video or channel to present myself as somebody else, another YouTuber, for example, or I did a video claiming to be somebody else, that sort of thing. None of which even kind of happened. It was my own thumbnail that Steven made me a long time ago. Actually, I used that one with the Crypto Wars. Number two, it was me doing the video, live streaming with Woo Woo Dude. Number three, it was on my own channel. And number four, never once said I was trying to pretend to, look like or anything, trying to be somebody else. So I hit the appeal button, of course. I think he made a mistake. I'm not impersonating myself. There's nothing here, And usually you get a response in 2 to 3 days. But when it comes to us Republicans, conservative Republicans, oh, no. Last time I got a strike was last year when the cathedral was burning in France, and I linked and showed you a part of the I Pet Goat 2 video, also from the YouTube source it came from, the original. They said that I did something. I forgot what the read. I've got an email. I've saved all of this. And I appealed it. Like, I was just taking a clip of a video you guys didn't have a problem that was produced in 2013 and just commenting about it like a news source would. I don't think that's the reason. No reply. A week later, no reply. 2 weeks, no reply. 3 weeks, no reply. I go back into my YouTube channel just looking around. What's that? They changed the reason on me behind my back after it was already filed against me. Well, that's a first. Well, that's because they had nothing on me. Well, just call it dangerous and harmful content. Okay. So they changed it. Again, I got copies of all this and backups. That was a year ago sometime, last year. So this one, again, impersonation. A week has gone by. I hit appeal the same day on last Friday. Gave my reason why. Hey, this is nonsense, bogus. I also found out that High Impact Vlogs, also known as High Impact Flicks, he's got about 500,000 subscribers, got the same notice, same reason, same day, roughly the same time. And some other people have too, I've come to realize. So I'm logging all of this. Because the lawsuit that's going to come against YouTube when the time is right, by the way. I'm waiting. We're all waiting for the right time. After Trump cleans house, new judges are appointed, the justice system changes a bit. Massive lawsuit will be coming. So here I am a week later. No reply. You still got your strike, although the strike stopped me from uploading and live streaming for a week. Now it's Friday again. It's gone. As far as my ability to not upload and stuff, I can now upload. But the strike is still there, of course, because they're looking at the appeal. Now, I'll remind you, it took a year. Last year, a year ago, it took 30 days. And then finally, at the end of 30 days, after they changed the reason mid-game, we looked at it. We stand by our decision. It's going to stay a strike against your account. But the strike will be removed after 90 days, as long as you don't get a second strike. Then you can't upload or live stream for 2 weeks. And if you get a third strike, your account could be banned. Now, you might recall, earlier this year, I did do a video. And I said, I'm trying to remember, was it just what I'm about to say in the video, or did I talk about this and something else, whatever the topic was? I want to say I did a video on this. Like just this topic. And I said, a little insider I got has been telling me YouTube's really looking at old J Snip and a lot of others. And it's kind of deciding, we're going to have to take some of these people down. There'll be no real reason because they have nothing on us. So here we go. Last Friday on a live stream with Woo Woo Dude. Impersonation. Who am I impersonating? Myself? Allow myself to impersonate myself. So I just watched a video from Tori Says, T-O-R-E Says. She was a government contractor. Millie from InfoWars, Millie Weaver, just had her house raided, arrest warrant, for, what was the reason? Burglary or some type of burglary, something. On the very day she was releasing an extremely important documentary, if you will, with a couple of government contractors who were deep into the social media rigging type stuff. And Tori Says is one of the people in the video. So Tori Says went ahead and uploaded the video on her channel, and I just watched the whole thing. Hour and 22 minutes. Holy crap. Is the deep state entrenched in everything, including hand-picking jury members at any whim of whatever they want, whenever they want, however they want. And with the AI apparatus that they've put together, which has all of our data, all of our emails, all of our Facebook, all of our Twitter, all of our everything on our lives, they know exactly who you are, what you stand for, what you don't like, what you like to eat, what you don't like, your political preference, including you might hate the other side so bad that if you were ever a jury member, doesn't matter how not guilty they are, you're so angry at them, find anybody guilty, like Roger Stone. And I just found out through this documentary that the jury picking system, from what I understand, maybe in every state, I'm not sure, they didn't get into it, is subcontracted out to a third party. And that third party, according to them, this video, is using that AI system for just in such cases when the guy, a high profile person, comes up like Roger Stone, which is why the top jury member was a massive, hateful, anti-Trump, never Trump or nothing, despicable tweets he's putting out, and of course they found Roger Stone guilty. This was picked by these jurors were picked by the third party system. And Roger Stone does an interview with this lady, Tori Says, in this documentary, where Tori says, well, did you find it odd that the jury found you guilty? And he said, well, I found it odd that none of them had a college degree. None of them were Republican. None of them were this. None of them were that. It was very odd. That the chances of that are astronomically impossible. She goes, well, let me tell you why that was. And she explained this AI system that John Brennan and some of his buddies, using the same system, have a bunch of government contracts. They have data on everybody. It's worse than you thought. When Trump said this the other day, we have the data on the plotters to overthrow the government, it's worse than we thought. And when Q says, certainly you don't think we're going to try these people in the corrupt judicial system where the corrupt judges and corrupt everything are going to find these people not guilty, right? This has to go through the military. That's what Q said. Now I know why. So anybody out there, literally, you might just be somebody on Twitter. You're a nobody. But you believe in the Constitution, you believe in freedoms, rule of law for everybody, and you got to go to court for something, and their automated AI system, time to do random jury selection. It scans in your name. Oh, this guy's a right-wing lunatic according to the AI. Okay, automatically, no humans involved. We're going to pick these jury members. And when the lawyers and the judge and everyone gets together, oh no, okay, that person's important, we got to get rid of that person. Okay, we need to pick 3 more jurors. Okay, the system picks 3 more for you. Here's 3 more of the same time of leftist lunatics that are going to be on that jury. You don't stand a chance in hell unless you're a leftist lunatic. And if you want to see how this works, I'll give you a primary example. Number 1, Tori, how are the justice systems in Ohio all down and cannot provide information on Millie Weaver, the one who was just arrested for burglary? You kidding me? The same one who was supposed to release that documentary herself and couldn't because she just got arrested. But Tori stepped in and said, oh, I'll go ahead and put it up on my channel. Someone just went to the location they are holding her at and couldn't give us anything. Their systems are down. But I'd like to share with you what I'm talking about with this AI system that Facebook uses, Twitter uses. It's everything is tied in together. Scroll back up. Donald Trump. I'm ready to send rental assistance payments to hardworking Americans that have been hurt by the China virus. Democrats are holding this up. Now, normally when you start to look at stuff like this, oh, it's got 954 likes. This one belongs at the top, right? The one with more likes you get, the higher top it goes, meaning the first one you see. Barbara. No and no. No likes. Not even one like. It's second place. Huh. Just do it executive orders. Yep, 1.4K. That should be up high. With what money? POTUS has virtually no control over spending. Congress holds the purse. There's with 39 likes somehow makes it up there. Of course, Jeff, this guy's always up there. Now, he does have a lot of likes. In all fairness, whether they're real or fake, doesn't matter. He has a lot of likes. 3. Congress is failing us tremendously. Thank you, President Trump. So this one is somebody that's on the right. However, maybe some of their comments are on the left. And again, the automated, meaning no human system, thinks, well, this person normally posts things that may not be pro-Trump, so hers gets boosted to the top. So I was just in here looking, and it's interesting because prior to me doing this video, I was just in here reading this, and there were several with no likes, 4, 5, 6 likes. That was it. They were all leftist comments. Boom, 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 all the way down. I had to keep scrolling. Oh, there's one. Now I come back to the same post, and again, this was posted 3:02 p.m. 2 hours ago. I was just here 30 minutes ago or so, and all of a sudden it's kind of switched. But again, Barbara, whoever this is, nobody, no and no likes. Her comment right at the top. So if I click on this name, how much do you want to bet everything that they talk about on their Twitter channel is leftist? Notice as I hover, not followed by anyone you're following, of course. Okay, let's click on this. She retweeted. Oh, she retweeted Barack Obama. Oh my gosh. And Joe Biden. Oh, geez. A bit perplexed. Has Jared Kushner even passed his White House security clearances yet? Right, she's retweeting all this garbage, leftist stuff. She has no likes, but is right at the top for everybody who wants to go see. This is precisely what's happening and has been happening for at least a decade. Just getting better and better at it, apparently. So, at any rate, I'm back for now. And as always, I have many social media platforms that I use. And they are always in my description box. So when old Snip goes down for a week because of a bogus strike, I do have other social media, such as my Twitter account. I do a lot of tweeting and retweeting on there, by the way. And this particular account is not jsnip4. This Twitter account is at Realist News, one word. That's my Twitter account. So I do tweet and retweet quite a bit on there throughout the day. But again, I prefer to do YouTube videos like I've been doing for the last 10 years of my life. So, anyways, got a couple more videos I'll be doing here. Things I want to talk about separately.